It's time for our Sunday specials. Locals of Zike and Kimakpa communities of Bassa, local government area of Plateau, are calling on the state government and the federal to bring an end to the mindless killings in their communities. The community was razed on the 13th of May, leaving scores dead and dozens of houses burnt. And TVC News senior reporter Godwin Agwam visited the affected communities and now reports.
An uneasy calm in Kimakpa and Zike communities of Bassa local government in Plateau State as TVC News embark on this scary but important fact-finding mission. The communities were attacked by gunmen suspected to be herdsmen in the wake of the midnight of the 13th of April. The attack led to the death of 52 locals, including women and children, and burning of houses. The traces of the attack are visibly seen on the faces of locals as they look suspicious of any strange face or movement in the community. An agrarian community surrounded by mountains and a good vegetation, but Kimakpa and Zike communities are under siege by the attackers.
Sun zo ran ladi sai sun shiga mana kauye, sun shiga dakuna, sun kashe mana mutane sosai. Da sun zo sun yawa ne, ban sai yawan su ba, don sun yawa sosai. Sun kashe mana mutane kuma sun kone mana kayaki sosai.
Bala John is currently mourning the loss of his younger brother, who was burned to death with 3 children in their home by the attackers, while 3 others are receiving treatment in the hospital.
Amin shi a daki ne, sai sun sa mishi wuta ne ya kone su a cikin daki, duk da yaran shi guda 3. To da mamamu da matan shi da wani ɗan yaro din su din suna asibiti.
Justina Denlame is a pregnant mother of 4 whose husband was killed and part of their home burnt by the invaders. She's perplexed about what the future holds for her 4 children, and the unborn baby in her womb.
Lokaci muna kwance irin su karfe 12 domin shi na je yawo da mun je wuri wasa na zo na same shi yana kwance a waje. To da ina kwance sai ya tashi ni wajen kwanta a daki. Da muna kwance a daki sai ya kaji karan bindiga sai ya zo ya tashi ni. Wani tashi da yara wai ga Fulani na wasu shigo gari. To da mun tashi mun gudu kenan. Da safi da zamu dawo ban sani wani kashe shi ba. Da ina shiga gida kenan sai na juya bayan kitchen sai na ga kafa mutum na ce wani an zo aka kashe shi a bayan kitchen da zan juya kenan sai na sami shi ne yana kwance.
Baby, how are you? Sorry. She's appealing for assistance from the government to help fend for her children's needs and fees.
Don da za su taimake da taurin makarantar yara da abincin da suturan jiki duka. Za su yi su tamaka.
The story is the same for Jumai Moses, whose married son was not spared in the attack. The 50-year-old woman is now left to cater for the family left behind by her son.
To na ji haushi a zuciya ai. To ba yaro na kuma wa zo rike ni. Ba wanda zo rike ni, na gan shi ne shi ne zai bani abincin ci ai. To yanzu ba shi. To ga yaya to ga ba wanda zo mana ba wanda zo jejeje yake kuma ya samu abinci mu ci kuma. To ga ya bar mana guda 6. To shine nake gan shi, to yanzu ba shi kuma. To na ce wanda su wani abun Allah ya isa da su.
Matthew Kure is the pastor of Kauna Baptist Church, Zike, who lost 11 of his members to the attack. For him, the setting of the sun each day is horrific and like a nightmare to members of the community as they are scared of another attack.
Every night is so horrific to us because of what our wives, children are facing. They are traumatized already. To even sleep in the village has become issue to them. They are running the nearest village because of what happened. We are afraid that they might come back and still attack us again. That is why some of our relatives find it difficult to spend a night in the village.
With the aid of security men, we headed on foot for the graveyard where the slain community members were given a mass burial. It was a pathetic sight to behold. This is the final resting abode of the victims of the April 13th midnight attack in Zike and Kimakpa community of Bassa local government area of Plateau State. The victims have followed the path of others who had died in the recurring crisis in Plateau State. But locals of the community are asking, when will this carnage end and when will justice be served? Gagishipi is the acting coordinator of Operation Rainbow in Plateau State. He speaks of the possible reasons for the recurring killings on the Plateau, especially in Bokos and Bassa local governments.
So for now, what we're experiencing now is just banditry, bandits come in, kill people, and the scale at which they kill is why you see we are even beginning to term it as a genocide. Because when you come in one night and you kill 50-something people, that's a very serious number. And all of that, as far as we're concerned, is because of land grabbing. If you look at the local governments involved, they're the local governments in Plateau that have the most fertile land, and they contain the most diverse and rich mineral resources. If you look at that, you notice why they want those places by all means, and why they must frighten people from their ancestral homeland so that they can take over those places.
The coordinator says the Plateau State government is putting measures in place to forestall any further attacks in the state.
Physical security, we are getting our security agencies to, reassess the situation and redeploy accordingly to fit the current disposition of the threat, that has been analyzed. We have made very passionate pleas. You are aware that my governor has traveled, he's seen Mr. President, he has talked to the various military chiefs, he has talked to the heads of almost all the security agencies with the aim of trying to get more assets coming to Plateau to provide that fiscal security as needed. And then, of course, in terms of engagements within our people, we are doing a lot to let people know that, whatever it is, when we're talking of somebody inviting people from outside, why will he do that?
The plight of the people on the Plateau is loud and clear. One can only hope that the directive of President Bola Tinubu to service chiefs to collaborate with the governor will bring respite to the people. Godwin Agwam, TVC News.